Hello everyone, I am Sanson Palais. Welcome to this educational TV program, Mon école à la maison. Today, our lesson is from Unit 5. And Unit 5 is entitled, We All Have Rights and Deserve Respect. Our lesson is going to be a reading lesson. And in the course of this lesson, okay, we are going to start with a leading activity. Then I will set the context of the lesson. And the next step will be reading and doing some activities. And we'll eventually have a communication task. Now look at the picture. Can you guess what is happening in the area where the boy lives? Where should this boy normally be? When you look at the picture, you can see a boy holding a gun, holding a weapon. It's a Kalashnikov, and it means that in the place where this boy is living, there is probably war going on. There is a conflict, an armed conflict. And it is not a normal situation because this boy should normally be with his parents or he should be in class with his friends. So this boy is a child soldier. And as a child soldier, he is refused the right to protection. He is refused the right to education. So the topic of the day is going to be human rights. We're going to talk about our rights. Okay? So human rights can be defined as values that keep society fair, it means just and equal. They are all protected by law, and they protect all of us. There are some examples of human rights. Okay? The right to life, the right to protection against any kind of discrimination, the right to education, and so on and so forth. Okay? Now, we're going to set the context of our lesson. The American Embassy is organizing a conference on human rights, and some students of Première D1 in Lycée Municipal Koumassi have been invited to attend. In order to get prepared for the conference, they are reading documents related to human rights. Now, we're going to do activity 1. We are going to read a test. So you read the test quickly, and you choose the best option. 3 options are given to you. A, sport and women's rights in Nicaragua. B, football and women's rights on an island in Nicaragua. And C, football and women's rights in Central America. So you read the test very quickly, and then you provide the answer. All right. We're going to correct. What is the right option? The right option is option B. Football and women's rights on an island in Nicaragua. Now we're going to do activity 2. It's a vocabulary activity. You read the test again, and you have words that are taken from the test in column A, and you have meanings or synonyms in column B. So you match the word from the test to the meaning or the synonym in column B. An example is given. Citizens. The meaning of citizen in column B is national of a country. Now it's your turn. Now, correction. An example was already given. Number 2, duty means something one must do. So it is 2F. 3 is deny. Deny has the meaning of not given. It is 3G. Number 4 is illiterate. Illiterate goes with H. Can't read or write. Number 5 is opportunities. And opportunities means chances. Number 6 is involve. Involve means associated. Number 7 is improve. And improve means got better. Number 8 is confident. And confident is synonymous with positive or sure. Number 9 is scholarship. A scholarship is money that is given for student for a course. And the last one, approve, means to accept or to give consent. Okay? Now the next step of the lesson, okay, you will read more and answer the following questions. So you read the test again and you answer the questions below. The first question is, was life easy for women in Ometepe from the 1970s to the 1990s? Why? Give some example. This is question number 2. Give some example of difficulties they had to face. Number 3, what helped the girl on the island improve their situation? Number 4, describe how this girl have changed. Number 5 and last, how has the attitude of people changed toward the girls? Now do the exercise. Okay, now let's get to the correction. Correction of activity 3. The first question was life easy for women in Ometepe from the 1970s to the 1990s? Why? The answer, no, it wasn't. They were regarded as second-class citizens, and they were denied their full rights. Question number 2, give some example of difficulties they had to face. The girls were discriminated against. They were victims of violence as well. They were illiterate and knew nothing about contraception. Question number 3, what helped the girl on the island improve their situation? The lives of the girl have improved thanks to NGOs and football. Describe how these girls have changed. This is question number 4. The girls have become more confident. They have more respect for themselves. They are more aware of their rights. They learn about contraception. They have more fun. They have access to education and have more opportunities. They consider themselves as equal to men. And the last question, how has the attitude of people changed toward the girl? The local community started respecting the girls, and fathers approved of what they are doing. Okay? So that's it. Now let's deal with the communication task. And the communication task goes as follows. You are a student and also an active member of an NGO, means non-governmental organization, that works for the protection of children's rights in Côte d'Ivoire. You are going to give a talk to your friends of the English-speaking club about the situation of children's rights in Côte d'Ivoire. In your talk, the following points should be mentioned. The first point, okay, the description of the situation. How bad is it? Okay. And then you should give some example of abuses children are victims of. And the last point, actions that are taken to make this right be respected. Okay? So you prepare your talk, and then we'll give feedback. Okay, now for the feedback, Now, some ideas are suggested that you can use. For the situation of children's rights, okay, not all children's rights are respected. Now, there are some examples. Some children are denied the right to education. It is those children that you see in the street. Okay, they are street vendors and they do small jobs. They are not protected